story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? Welcome to the America First Warehouse, my podcast. That's what I'm talking about. My name is Freddie Rubino. Today's guest is coming to you from the dark continent of Harlem, New York. Gino Biscotti.
East Harlem, Spaha. Hey, everyone. How are you?
Hey, we're the Monkeys.
Patriots just scored again. Fuck.
Anyway, we are live here at the America
First. Are we having tea, biscuits? What is the setup today we're doing?
How about shut your mouth while I get through the opening?
Got it.
Okay, we always start with the disgraziata of the week.
Sure.
And Gino never guesses it.
No.
Well, some are hard. Who do you think is the biggest disgrace this week?
Okay.
Go through your mind.
Now, it's not Candace Owens, right? You gave her the week off?
Although she's hot.
It's one of, they all morph into one. The 6 people telling people in our Navy to disobey orders.
That was tough. That was tough.
Because
they're
idiots.
With one particular story.
It's the New York Giants.
No, it's not the Giants. They are always a disgrace of the year.
Be.
It is Tim Waltz.
Oh, the retard?
No, well, that's one of the stories. You just stepped on my whole research and development.
Hell,
Get me research and development.
No one here doesn't know that Trump called him a retard.
Well, listen to me.
Unless they're retards.
The Tim Waltz is the disgraziata of the week because we have something called the FBI now, which we haven't had in 4 years, and we have Doge, and they uncovered such massive fraud in the Minnesota government.
Yeah.
And that's what Tim Waltz runs, the Minnesota government. And so, okay, I know that politics and politicians are corrupt. I know that government is full of fraud. But when they found out that millions, billions were going to Somalia through the Somalian people of Minnesota, funneled through with fake Medicare, fake Social Security, all these fake accounts bilking our system. Now it has come out that Tim Waltz knew about it. On top of knowing about it, he went after the whistleblowers. People in government in Minnesota were coming forward and saying, hey, look, Medicare and Medicaid, there's a lot of money, hundreds of millions getting bilked out with phony things. And he came down on them.
What? So he literally, because I heard about this, but I heard him covering for it. I heard him saying, well, we're really good people here, and some people are going to take advantage of it. Of course, we're going to arrest him.
No.
He acted like he was some kind of saint, and I know he's lying.
It goes further than that.
But I didn't hear he attacked the whistleblowers.
When the whistleblowers came forth, all of a sudden, they were fired, they were transferred. It was a whole system. This is organized crime.
Yeah.
If John Gotti was in a scheme caught funneling billions of dollars through wherever, for whatever reason, he'd be. If John Gotti was caught doing 1% of what happened in Minnesota under Waltz's watch, aided by Waltz, he'd be in jail for the rest of his life.
If Donald Trump was caught doing that, they might actually have an actual felony charge against him, but no one gets arrested. No one goes to jail.
Exactly. But this is organized crime, way worse than any Russian mob scheme, any Italian mob scheme, anything we've ever seen.
You said the Russians first. Are we slipping? We used to be the first ones. Well, you used us in the example.
How lazy the mafia gets sometimes.
Yeah. Rest resting on our laurels. I got you.
Exactly. So, Tim Waltz, you are the biggest disgrace. You are a disgrace to the Midwest, to the United States, and to all things good. And I can tell you another thing. If you are a Somalian, holy Somalia, if you are a Somalian in this country legally and loving America and probably maybe on police forces and firemen, you should hate Tim Waltz even more because he just tarnished your people's reputation in this country. Now you look at all Somalians the same. You live in Harlem, you look at them out of your window.
I don't think we have any Somalians in Harlem.
How do you know?
I walk around a lot.
You do.
I get some air. I live in a small place. But yeah, this is what goes on when you let people get away. And I was having this conversation on my show yesterday with the wife. When you let people get away with insane behavior, okay?
Right.
And this is what started it. You ready?
There's homosexuality.
Yes. Yes, there are two, and I don't mean gays. I don't care. I don't care if you're gay or normal. I don't care if you're Jewish or well-liked.
No.
I don't care if you're trans or we're safe in this room.
Right.
Here's my point. When you I have no problem with gay people. I don't.
You're a liar.
I don't. I have a film from college you'd really like. But if you when you watch college football and you see male cheerleaders,
they're gay.
I don't think they're gay. I think a lot of them like throwing women around. You know what I mean?
Well,
and they're well built and
they're Muslim.
Yeah.
I like to throw women around. Are you a cheerleader? No, I'm Muslim.
But when you see the two cheerleaders on the Minnesota Vikings,
I'm
that's
just
why.
saying.
And they're like, oh, we can do it. Women. No one goes to a football game, okay, to look at dudes that want to be women. They don't. I'm sorry. And if you ask 99% of gay people, they will say the same thing. I'm not looking at that cheerleader. He's gross. He wants attention. And when you let people get away with insane behavior, whether it's in Minnesota, whether it's across the country, people normalize a guy like friggin' Waltz who shouldn't be anywhere near politics. He wants to put tampons in men's bathrooms. He's
demented.
And it just normalizes insane behavior. Oh, why can't we have a drag queen reading to children?
Right.
I hate all drag queens.
Right.
No, go to a bar at night where drag queens hang out. It's a great time.
Listen, I don't want a cab driver reading stories to my children. I don't want you near my children. This is what I'm trying to get at. Keep Gino away from your children.
You said cab, not Uber. Who has time to get a medallion? I wouldn't mind a drag queen cab driver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would.
You would never need to ask for directions. They would just talk to
playing with the stick shift and everything. Now, I'm not just saying that Tim Waltz is gay. I firmly believe. Now, a lot of gays.
Kidney can fix a truck. You can't.
A lot of gays, they could look at another gay person and tell they're gay.
Now,
so I'm asking you, is Waltz gay?
Well, first of all, I have a problem with you saying gays instead of a gay person.
Gays. G-A-Y-Z. Gays.
Well, gays. I'm
a stargazer.
Gay people. That's like the difference between saying my Jewish friend and my friend is a Jew. Like there's ways.
Is there something? What's the difference in that? My gay
Everything
Jew
you say
friend.
to me is funny, but gays.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here.
Another reason it took me so long to get her is I had a couple drinks on the drive. I'm not. What are you?
Tim Waltz, if you had $100 and you had to bet, gay or not.
Well, how do I collect on the bet?
What do you mean? How do you collect on the bet? I'll give it to you.
You know what we do? We send a couple of gays over to
G-A-Y-Z.
We have some gays hit on him.
Listen, if you had to guess, gay or not?
I'd say it depends how you define gay.
Okay, now I'm saying you're gay because if you won't admit Tim Waltz is gay.
Are you asking me to define a woman? It's Tim Waltz.
I knew this whole Keanu thing was a sham.
My beard.
I knew it.
My poor wife.
So anyway,
poor wife.
I'm saying he does things that no guy I ever met does. Here's one thing.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah.
That's gay. I know gay guys who do that.
Gays.
Gays. All gays do that. This is how they wave.
Maybe it's not this funny.
No?
No, I'm saying gays. I love it. Wait. Yeah, I mean, he's effeminate.
No, he's gay.
I think
He's a homosexual.
He's of the age where when he was growing up, he's like 60-some?
How do I know?
You weren't allowed to be gay, so he beat it down into submission.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
All right.
This country has been so gay, accepting, and friendly for the last 40 years that there is no reason why there should be a closeted gay man, especially one who's lying about it to the country and all of that. He's obviously...
He's come too far. He's got a wife. He's got the kid. I think that poor kid's autistic, probably
yes,
from
he
the
is.
vaccine, and he started crying during the thing, and rather than address it, he lied. They're all...
He's a liar.
He's right. He's so deep into the lie that it's like lying liars lie. And once you've lied so much, you don't even know what. As my father used to say, he's lied so much. This is my.
He used to say, "You're handsome and funny."
He did.
He's a liar. Your father's a liar.
He's lied so much, as my father would say, he doesn't know whether to shit or go blind. So
I heard that before.
If you don't go within, you go without. He doesn't go within and say, "What do I think?" He's like, "What do these people want me to think?" And that's what he says. And that's politics. And that's why Minnesota is such a shithole.
It is a shithole. Or they're going blind.
Yeah.
As your father would say.
Who, the gays?
The gays. What's wrong with the gays? I have a lot of gay friends. Which is a lie, because I only have one gay friend.
Thank you.
But so what?
It's good to be here.
I don't like this guy. He's a cancer in this country.
Agreed.
And I don't like Tim Walz either.
Talking about me again?
No. So that's what I'm talking about. We will come back with major stories of the week, like only me and Gino can cover it.
Yes.
We have a lot of stories. And so come right back. That's what I'm talking about at the America First Warehouse.
Beautiful day.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Hey, fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America, from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
back in the most patriotic venue in all the land, the America First Warehouse. And that's what I'm talking about. The podcast with two comics doing.
The other one coming yet?
The other one's on its way.
I'm here too.
We do stories that were headlines but didn't make it to the mainstream. 5 people on an American
And
Airlines
2 gays.
flight. We're not gay. 5 people on American Airlines flight hospitalized after an odor diverted the plane to another airport. They had to, and then 5 people were taken to the hospital. 4 were crew members, 1 was a passenger. Now, immediately I thought it was an Air India plane.
Now, they're used to the smell.
You would think.
You get used to the smell.
I think they divert the Air India plane if it doesn't smell. Hey, it smells regular here. Get aboard. There must be a leak.
Otto and George had a joke. It's like, if you're driving through Jersey, it stinks so bad if someone farts, they roll up the window.
Exactly. Okay. So that is, to me, a little concerning, because when they landed, they went through the plane. They couldn't find where this odor that made the crew sick came from. Do you have mechanics that work? An odor like that made you physically ill has to be something burning or leaking or...
Well, there's so many weird fluids in that jet, and there's a lot of weird fluids in gays. But
There's
we're
a
talking
lot
about
of
jets.
weird fluids in the
In the exhaust pipe of both.
in the male stewardesses. A lot of weird fluids.
What were we talking about? A plane?
Weird fluids and gays.
Look, there's so many weird, like, you're used to smells when you drive. You've driven, you're like, oh, that smells like, gas. That
Island.
smells like
Yeah.
Staten Island, whatever. But in a plane, there's so many fluids, like so many different mechanisms. Like,
Right.
you don't know what the fuck it is.
But you land. It's an emergency landing. We're sick. You land, and the mechanics. They were going to Phoenix. They landed in Texas, and they went, nah, I can't find anything. Okay, let's take off again. You gotta find it.
You fly a lot.
I do fly a lot.
Weirdest time a plane ever got, scariest whatever announcement like you ever got on a plane.
The scariest announcement.
Twice I was on a plane, I'll let you think, because I talked about this on one of my albums, but twice it turned around, but one time they go, the tail of the plane may have hit the runway during takeoff.
It could have.
May
I don't want to say anything. What were they, Italian, the pilots? I don't want to say anything, and don't hold me to it, but we ain't got a tail.
And there was a male steward when it said the
And
name.
he said, I got a tail.
Yeah, and it
Wanna
said, me
see
too,
my-"
hit my tailpipe. Were you ever on a plane that got turned around, or what's the scariest message?
No, we never got turned around, but we did circle for hours and hours over Orlando, and then they said we're going
Could you
past.
imagine sitting next to me on that flight?
No, I would jump. I would say, I'm going now. And
open the door, I'll take my chances.
I'm fine. I had a good run. But for hours, and then they they flew us to Fort Lauderdale and just left us there. A 3-hour drive from Orlando. And I'm sitting there, I go, how do I get to Orlando now? And they went, you could rent a car. They just left us there.
What airline was that?
This was JetBlue.
Jesus. They needed the
Blue.
money.
JetBlue.
I'll say it did.
Yeah, that was, and turbulence.
More like jet blows. Anyway.
Turbulence makes me ill.
Really?
I get sick.
I don't mind turbulence.
I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, so I got sick on a flight.
Really?
And I didn't like it. Yeah.
You were sitting next to me on that flight when
I
you got
had
sick.
odors, strange odors. See, this is what scares me about air travel. If the plane lands and there's an obvious problem and the mechanics can't find it, then how do I trust any plane when they take off? I don't understand it.
Yeah, you have to or you can't fly.
What do you mean I have to?
You have to,
Check the goddamn plane!
you have to let go. You have to let go.
I can't let go, Gino.
You got to let go.
Now-
Never let go, Rose.
That's That's why now, when I see that they can't, when they're checking the plane and they don't know how, I don't want to sit next to the exit row.
Right.
I don't want to be sucked out. Oh yeah, I closed it. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, who's doing? I want to know who's working on the plane. Shouldn't that be open?
I don't want to know who's working on the
Why?
plane.
You don't want to know if it's Julio from Nicaragua?
I just want to assume it's
Who just saw
I wanna
a plane
assume
the
it's
first
someone
time.
in crisp white, overall coveralls, and they just got the. It's like if you go to a what was the joke? If you go to Olive Garden and you like the food, don't ask to see the chef. Some black guy in a Texaco hat comes
It's a
out.
microwave.
Yeah.
They bring out the
Yeah,
microwave.
there you go. So again, I don't want to see the mechanic. I don't.
want to see their record. I want to know. Is he qualified?
I want to see if they have a prison record. I don't want to know.
I want to check his fluids.
Nice callback.
That's a callback.
Nice callback.
Okay, so I fly a lot, and I'm always concerned, greatly concerned about the safety of my flight, and this does not put an end to it. Now,
Do you sleep on planes?
I always go right to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I take Valiums and drugs. I take a lot of drugs on the plane. And so now the one passenger was taken. Only one.
Yeah, probably first class, you think? Right by
I'm
it?
saying the Jew on the plane. Hey, my head is I'm a little sick.
A little. I don't even know the words. I don't even know the words they use.
You need a great lawyer to go to court and say, yeah, there were 280 people on the plane, but only my client got sick.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's Jewish.
Are you saying they have a big nose?
No, I'm saying that he's a liar. He's not sick. He's got a thing. It's like the neck brace.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, he's opportunistic. I got you.
Thank
Feel
you.
you.
No, he's not up. He's Jewish. I don't know. Why would you bring
Synonyms.
Mormonism into this?
Synonyms.
So this one guy got sick. I want to know I want to know. I worked in Macy's on Herald Square, and during Christmas time, accidents went up 500%.
Slip and falls.
I watched people just go down the escalator, look around, and then go, oh!
On the last two steps.
So I think whenever you have something like this, anything that you have like this on a plane, there's always going to be one opportunistic
Jewish.
person. Why do you have to say that?
Let's just spell it OPPURTUNISTIC. Jew.
I'm saying Mr. Goldberg versus American Airlines.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's bullshit. Now we're going to get to this one. I know you brought it up before. It is in Donald Trump uses slur in Thanksgiving post.
Oh, they had Thanksgiving to the day he happened to say it.
Because they got to make it like he's not American.
Oh, yeah.
So this is I believe it was CNN. Donald Trump uses slur.
Not MS Now. Sorry.
No. Okay, so this is what it said underneath the headlines. He called the governor of Minnesota a retard.
Yeah.
Underneath it says, now I have to explain it to you.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what retard is.
Well-
this is the thing where we're better than you. Like, oh, I never use it. What does that mean? Are you kidding me?
Do they have to explain it to you, or do
Yes.
they have to tell you? I would put it differently. I agree with your wording of it, but mine would be like, they have to tell you why it's bad. You have
Right.
to read it and understand Trump's bad.
Right.
Because if they don't tell you he said retard, you might not care. You might not care. You might be like, well, that's how people talk.
What am I,
That's
a retard?
Dave Rubin said it perfectly. From now on, say fucktard, so people can't get offended. I mean it. Be like, oh, the guy's a fucktard. Whoa, what? What? What don't you like?
Listen, in order, if they're telling you what it really means and everything, they're trying to virtue signal you.
Yeah.
They're trying to say, I know our listeners don't know about that,
Yeah.
but let me tell you how the white supremacists use it. Now, I remember buying my kids Halloween costumes.
Where did you buy those kids?
I bought on the market.
Dark
you know,
web.
the dark web.
Yeah, I remember when you bought your kids. You're like, I got 2.
I used to buy them Halloween costumes, and they were flame retardant,
Right.
which means it was a costume of a retarded gay guy.
I thought flame retardant meant even a retard couldn't set them aflame.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not what it means. See,
would think that.
you don't know. Maybe I have to describe this to you.
You might have to. You might have to.
So he's calling him this name for a reason, for a very good reason. What they did was they took somebody like Waltz. The headline should be Waltz caught aiding
Yeah.
in the pilfering of Medicare and Medicaid to America's poor, sifting it out to our sworn enemies.
Yeah.
Nope. It was the guy who caught him, called him a retard. That's the headline.
And it goes through the entire. Did you see the Attorney General of Minnesota, the head lawyer? Not what you're thinking.
What?
The
I
head
didn't even know he gave head.
How do you think he got the gig? The head lawyer literally got caught. What was it? Taking bribes from people to get that got caught doing this scam.
Right.
To for campaign contributions.
Right.
You give me campaign contribution, I'll get you out of this.
Right.
Or as,
Which is another felony.
Yes.
It's like layered in felonies.
Yes.
It's like the flight attendant on the gay airline. He's layered in felonies.
in fellas. He's layered down in
That's what I
fellas
meant.
up. He's
That's what I
layered in
meant.
fellas up
Don't
to his
step
knees.
on my joke.
I'm
We'll
try-
be right
we're-
back
we're
with this retard.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
The America First Warehouse, we're all close to the
We are back with the America First Warehouse podcast. That's what I'm talking about. I'm Freddie Rubino. This is Gino Bisconti. We've been talking about Donald Trump called Tim Walz a retard. Now, what it said, they had to describe it. And this is what it said in the first paragraph, because I rarely go deeper.
Sure.
It says the term was once used. Once used, he just used it. It's currently being used. It was once used medically to describe people with mental disabilities. Now, it's a slur and used for bullying. It's not used for bullying. It's meant for an insult.
Right.
It's purely an insult.
If you can be bullied, I'm sorry, then get out of this country. There's no, how do you get bullied in this day and age?
By saying you're a retard.
I mean, because if you're bullied to the point, like, a bully is someone that in grade school would beat you up if you didn't give him money.
Right.
That's, right now, that's a felon.
Or rape you
yeah.
in the men's room.
What?
Oh, I went to Catholic school. Anyway,
In the
go
vestibule. That is bullying. Anyone that uses it is. I heard this the other day. Some guy said it, and I've never.
In a men's room.
Close. It was close. It was in a bar. It was on my way to the men's room. He said, "Ready for this?" I was at a bar. It's not my fault I got drunk. I was overserved.
What?
Anyone that's overserved can also be bullied because you don't take responsibility for your actions. Okay? And Democrats are the
I
party.
like that.
Yes.
I was overserved.
I didn't get drunk.
You
I was
motherfuckers overserving me.
And this is the mentality of people that are soft, that are victims. He said retard. Hey, I've been called a retard. And a lot
Today,
of times,
I just did it.
Repeatedly, and half the time, like, wow, I got to get my head out of my ass.
But listen,
or
I didn't mean it to bully.
Oh, there we are.
I meant it to make fun of you.
Right.
And to insult you.
But it's also,
and make you feel like less of a person.
You can call someone you respect a retard and demand a higher standard of anything from them, okay? Or you can call a politician like Tim Walz a retard because he's serving one of these states that you're in charge of as president, and you're like, hey, retard, be better. Hey, retard, don't steal. Hey, retard, we have enough Somalis in here, okay?
Now, it says that the term was once used medically to describe people with a mental disability.
I had that deleted from my certificates.
How do you know Trump wasn't using it medically?
Maybe.
Because if you look at Tim Walz,
Yep.
I could make a very good argument that he's a retard. That he is...
You have receipts. Retard seats.
He has a mental disability. That he cannot run the government.
Yeah.
He's just... Someone's pulling his strings, probably his boyfriend. And...
Am I right, ladies?
So, how do you know Trump's not using it medically? Trump should come back and say, hey, I wasn't using it to bully him. I want tests done. This guy's a retard.
Yeah. He's running this state. Anyone that thinks it's okay to let Somalis take over your state, let alone illegal ones, let alone fund them, he's evil or retarded. And by calling him retarded, I'm saying I don't want to press charges on him because he's retarded.
Now, I was told at a young age that I had some kind of thing that math was very difficult for me. So my brain...
You're dumb.
It was called being Italian.
Yeah, I'm good with math.
I'm not good with math.
Really?
And they said at an early age, I was failing math in like 5th grade and 4th grade. And they said that part of his brain was retarded to develop. What the fuck is so funny about that? You're a bully. Now I'm being bullied and overserved.
I will tell you, my brher, terrible with math. And my father, great with math. And but when my brother, it's funny, we could tie these together. When my brother took his PSATs or whatever, his score in math was so bad.
Right.
My dad, in front of him, because this is parenting and this ties it all together, literally said, Janie, I want to make sure he's not retarded before I yell at him. What? And he said it, he's like, what? He might be retarded and I don't want to yell at him. And my brother tells me that story all the time. And you know,
does he look like you?
My brother's
You
a
have
handsome
a touch
man.
of down.
I'm a little downsy, but I love that story. He's like, Jenny, I don't want to. And she's like, Angela, I don't want to yell at him if he's retarded. He might be retarded.
Maybe he's not. Maybe his gene pool was overserved.
That's
What
great.
I'm saying is that I could probably get disability on that.
Yeah.
Because I was retarded in the part of the brain that does mathematical equations. Now, artistically, I'm a genius.
Genius.
Anyway, so
Towards your genius.
that's a Donald Trump story. Let's go to the next story. This one was great. This is great. This is like the DEI of not blaming anyone, but we're just going to put the story out there. An unsuspecting group of women. This is People magazine.
Oh, God. You get a lot from people, man.
Yes, I do.
You do.
And they're a gold mine.
Sure.
They must have the biggest bunch of fat, retarded lesbians.
It's like it's the
Pumping
online.
it out.
It's the online view. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
An unsuspecting group of women is getting HIV geographically.
I don't follow.
Geographically is in part to blame. Here's the headline. Unsuspecting group of women getting HIV. Geography is part to blame. Now, I got syphilis in chemistry class.
I got it off.
Thank God I didn't take geography. Is that a mountain?
That's perfect.
Am I right?
Am I right, teacher?
Geography,
How did they blame it on that?
Geography.
I don't get it.
No, listen, Gino, I know you don't know this story.
I do not.
So I'm going to ask you. We could deduce this.
Like,
What group of women do you think are all of a sudden coming down with HIV? What group?
I'm going to say lesbians or
No.
fag hags.
I'm saying what racial group?
Are they black?
Oh.
That's the hardest he's laughed. I've said funny
Oh,
stuff.
they're black. Oh, they're black.
I've said funny stuff. That's the hardest you've laughed in weeks.
Oh, they're black. But it's geography.
It's geography.
It must be sub-Saharan geography. And now for geography, the sub-Saharan
Where are they getting it that they're saying it's
in their pussy. That's what.
That's where they're introducing it. But where are they saying the geography? What is their logic? And I use air quotes when I say logic.
Okay. Now I read into it.
Yes.
It occurs in certain parts of the country. What parts of the country do you think black women coming down with AIDS?
The South.
You don't have to be Columbo.
Is it the South, Fred?
Is it the South? We have a winner. You are not retarded. Geographically.
Geographically, I got this.
Geographically, you're
Racially, I'm not retarded.
Medically, you are.
Medically,
As
it's
Trump
over.
would say.
It's over.
It occurs in certain parts of the country and among certain populations.
Yes.
Black people in the South. We get it. I get it, Fred.
Oh, no, this was USA Today.
Same thing. McPaper. The
Listen,
McPaper.
This is a newspaper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a headline.
Yeah.
They are afraid. Now, here's the thing. If you really care about black women,
All right, I'm out.
and now we'll go to commercial.
Next, let's do a story on gays in power boats.
If you really care that black Southern women are getting HIV,
Right.
you would address it right away. You would say, black Southern women getting HIV. This way, if you're a black Southern woman or plan to have sex with one,
Yeah.
which we all do, you,
Candace Owens is from the South? Probably.
Hey.
Atlanta, I'd guess.
that's what I'm talking about. So what you're doing is you're calling attention to it to say, hey, lady,
Lady.
you're getting AIDS.
You've been infected, am I right, ladies? That's how he finishes.
I dated a black woman from the South. She had an infectious personality.
AIDS.
Now, my father had a black woman taking care of him.
Really?
She was a black aide. But I didn't get the connection.
Right. If she
Now I
had two,
do.
then he'd have black AIDS, and that's a terrible thing.
What I'm saying is that if you really cared, why would you beat around the bush? Well, if they'd beaten around the bush, they wouldn't have AIDS.
Yeah, if they just beat around it, they'd be fine. Maybe the gay guy beat off around. Never mind.
I don't get this whole article. You're calling attention to it. You're trying to bring them help and news, and then you mask it. And you
Would you
tell
like
them,
the answer? Would you like the answer?
Yeah.
More victimhood.
It's victimhood.
You know what they were? They were overserved with HIV.
They were
it's not their
overserved
fault. They're not having irresponsible sex. It's not that. It's not that they see.
They don't mention that once.
No, it's not like they see the ad. I don't know what it is. Because honest, you got to believe I'm not paying attention for whatever HIV PrEP. Oh, hey,
What are you pointing at me for? You know that HIV medicine, PrEP, right, Fred? Yeah, I got. Hey, you want some?
Don't take it out. Don't take it out. But that's what it's the same thing. Why do I need birth control when I can get an abortion? Why do I need to worry about AIDS when there's PrEP? It's more just absolving victimhood or creating victimhood, I should say, where people are like, yeah, it's geographical. No, it's irresponsible.
It's geographical.
It's irresponsible is all it is. They're like, well, it's your fault. It's not your fault. You just have to be in a bad location. No.
Geographically. Now, you got to watch when you travel.
These people are overserved. These people are victims of their population. No one does anything wrong anymore.
Do you see, like,
Only
when you're
straight
driving
white
south,
men.
when you hit South Carolina, be careful. You might catch AIDS. Put your window down. AIDS is around. We'll be back with more AIDS talk after this at the America First Warehouse.
You noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter, and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome to Right for America. Issues that unite, don't ignite.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone. We live stream every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. right here from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in all the land.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Welcome to Liberty's Cage, the podcast tearing down the walls of America's broken justice system.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
And we are back with That's What I'm Talking About at the bastion of free speech, the American First Warehouse. Don't forget, me and Gino and Bonnie Scalisi will be here December 13th for the comedy show to end all comedy shows.
Yeah, they probably will shut this place down after that. Yeah, it'll end.
If you are woke, don't bother coming, because we are going to exercise free speech like never before.
Doing a whole set on gay stewards and
never.
and black women with AIDS.
They said in the USA Today newspaper that it was a geographical problem. Not black women having sex with their boyfriends who just got out of jail. This is what they should be saying.
Why would they say that?
Because most of your men are in jail. There's a lot of black men in the South in jail. When they get out, they have AIDS due to homosexual activity and drug abuse in jail.
Yeah.
So just come out and tell these women, hey, if your guy just got out of jail, wear a condom.
Yeah.
Where geographically, no, it's geographic. It has nothing to do with that they're in jail.
Wear a condom.
Wear an condom.
Put a condom on the anaconda. Yeah, I see. I hear you. They won't listen.
It's
no
like
one
saying
listens.
geographically, there are rapes in prison, geographically in the shower. It has nothing to do with the geographic. It's the guy raping you.
A lot of colon damage is geographical in the in prison system.
Exactly.
It's the bathroom.
So I think they did a disservice.
Yes.
Okay. Here's another story. A college freshman deported flying home for Thanksgiving.
Good.
Listen, so they're saying despite a court order, this is another attempt to demonize ICE, to demonize our deportation of 20 million illegals. Okay? Lucia Lopez Belaza.
Bye.
She was flying from Boston to Texas to go see her family on break, Thanksgiving break from college.
Right.
Okay, they detain her in Boston. Hey, what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 19. I've been here since I'm 7. She gets to Texas. They deport her to Honduras.
Nice.
Now, this headline is all about...
Another geographical AIDS location, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Another one.
It's all geographic.
It's all geographic. A lot of black women.
Geographica.
You know what color the women wear, Fred?
No.
Black.
What?
You know where they live, Fred?
Geographical.
So anyway, she gets there and she gets shipped to the Honduras.
They send her out. Now this thing is like, I can't believe it. She's been here since she's 7 and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Lucia Lopez, 19, was going from Boston to Texas, and she was deported to Honduras. She left Honduras when she was 7. That's her parents' fault. Her parents took her to a place where she would be illegal. She would be illegal. Right. They took her to America, and they said, too bad. At the age of 9, a judge ordered her deported.
I'll never understand how many,
Three
why.
paragraphs down.
So many of these stories have that involved, and they never did. They go to, well, last week it was the guy that went to jail, got out, he's like, yeah, he's free again.
He was
I don't
a
get
rapist.
It. Yeah, I don't get it.
Not that rape is
Please.
geographical, it's in the shower.
Misunderstood.
Geographicals. That's the word of the day. So, she was not 2 years here. A judge says, deported.
But so what happens at that point?
At that point, your parents are supposed to take you home.
Or get you legal residence.
No, it's too late. You had 2 years.
Oh, okay. Go on. Thank you.
You're deported now.
Done. You blew it.
You blew it.
Blew it.
If you would have blew it, maybe you would have stayed.
Mama should have blew it.
So now there is no talk of her parents doing this to her. You smuggled her in. You were here illegally, probably vacationing or a work permit. Now, 2 years later, he says, you got to go. She was 9.
Right.
She couldn't have deported herself. There should have been a warrant out for her parents' arrest for not deporting and leaving the country. So now it's our parents are doing this to her. Now they deported her. She was going to visit them in Texas. I wouldn't answer my door if I were your parents.
But are the parents legal?
In Texas, how could they be legal if she's illegal?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. I can't keep track of it. It's the easiest thing in the world. You're either a legal resident or you're not. And people lose their mind over like, oh, what's going on with these people? This is what we voted for. There's a lot of stuff I didn't vote for, like giving dump trucks filled with money to Israel while they killed Charlie Kirk. Didn't vote for that. Didn't see it on the ballot. Didn't see it. But everything else, get the fuck out. We don't need you. We don't need you. Sorry.
It's just like if you went to Italy and you loved it, and they said, okay, well, Gino, we're going to give you a job here. And you're like, I got this villa. I'm doing great. And they go, Gino, you have to leave now. It's 2 years. Yeah. You got to go. I'm going to stay. And then 2 years later, you're in the middle of doing something, and they grab you and they deport you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And what they should do, they should get rid of you in any country.
Don't disagree with that. A lot of people might agree with, but it's what's going on now with these people in Congress. Ooh, look at this view. Hi. It's what's going on now with these people in Congress saying you can disobey orders. No, you can't, because they're not illegal. This is not a war crime. Blowing another one of those boats out of the water. Well, 2 guys were still holding on. Well, let me tell you, they were still friggin' drug smuggling. They're dead. And I'll say again, the government did nothing to stop the flow of fentanyl into this country the past 4 years, but they damn sure made sure you couldn't get your hands on hydroxychloroquine or ivermectin. So stop acting like Donald Trump is the problem when he's the goddamn SOLUTION answer.
He's the shit. He's their daddy. Who's your daddy? Donald Trump's your daddy.
Motherfucker.
So this is what I hate. They always put these stories out, and then when you read into it, first you're outraged, then you're like, yeah. Arrest our parents.
And I've had it with every article you see online now. It used to be like, woman, it would say, woman deported on, it's like, woman gets on plane, has surprise when she lands. What?
At college break, and they got rid of her.
Please.
Oh, please.
In Boston?
Geographical. Now, it's Advent.
It was. Did you go to church Sunday? Are you a church guy?
I gave up the Catholic Church.
Yeah, I'm not big on organized religion. Yeah.
But now
I do the rosary sometimes.
My family told me that actually
they didn't want you coming back for that. Oh, that's mine.
Right.
That's mine.
They deported.
Your wife is allowed. Please stay home.
So my family is big in because everybody was raised Catholic into saints.
Oh, really?
Yes, because they paid it. There's 1,000 saints. My mother has a book of saints.
Really?
A book of saints. Whatever's done. Now, one St. Anthony, if you lose something.
Sure.
And I always told my mother, I go, Ma, every time something's missing, you're asking St. Anthony, where is it? He's the thief. If every time something was missing in your house, your wife goes, where is it?
Yeah.
It's probably you.
That St. Anthony did it again.
St. Anthony's got sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers.
Now, I was told.
So does that airline steward.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers.
No, that was the guy.
Okay.
Now I hear that there is a patron saint of comedians.
I think I heard that once, too.
It's St. Lawrence.
Really?
What do you think, I'm making shit up here? What do you think, it's geographical?
Thought it might be a joke. You're a comedian.
No. And now there's a patron saint of comedians. And I don't know if I'm going to pray to that guy.
Why is St. Lawrence the patron? Is there a story?
I don't I would like to think so. Like you brought your sick kid. My kid's dying. He's healed. Really? Nah, I'm only kidding. I'm a comedian. He's going to die tomorrow. That's St. Lawrence. He kills me.
I think he was at the crucifixion and he said, "Don't be cross with the Jews."
Oh, come on. That's a terrible joke. During Advent, too.
It really is a terrible joke.
It really is a terrible joke. You should twirl the mic when you do that.
Am I right? Am I right, Hebrews?
A patron saint of comedians. I'm thinking, if you're Catholic, do you pray like before a show? Let me.
To St. Lawrence?
To St. Lawrence?
If it was legit, it would seem like cheating.
Why?
I would thank him after the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he did good crowd work.
Yeah.
Maybe he was one of those guys.
He opened for the Last Supper. Hey, you're a great 13.
Hey, it's a dinner show.
Hey, you guys are a great 13.
Come on, where's the entrees? I can't go on like this. This asshole just dropped the checks in the middle of my set.
I know you guys are going to split the check 13 different ways, so it's in my act.
Now, I'm saying he did a lot of racial humor at St. Lawrence.
Really?
I'm thinking. Because what makes a comic great?
By the way, he had to do all Jew jokes.
Why? He was a Jew.
Oh,
I don't know. I just made that up.
They're allowed.
Yeah.
They're allowed.
In case there's a promoter out there, I was just positive. Not HIV positive, because I'm not geomographical.
Speaking of promoting, should we do our plugs?
Yes, go ahead. We have 40 seconds left.
I'm in Mount Kisco this weekend, but December 28th, my birthday show at Rodney's. Hopefully you can swing by.
If I have something else to do, I will do it instead of going there.
And then I'm with you. I'm with you the 13th.
Right on this stage, the America First Warehouse. Also this Saturday, there is an incredible art show. Scott Lebedo. Come here this Saturday, and then come here in the next 2 Saturdays. Art show, comedy show, all kinds of geomographical stuff. And don't forget, this is the place to be, the America First Warehouse.